Well, I'm back. Last year was ridiculous. From knowing absolutely nothing about drifting to being dropped right in the middle of it.
Last year, I took the first steps to get back into competitive driving.
The challenge is showing my dad that I can do this.
And fell in love with drifting.
I just want to be really good at this and take it to another level that I've never taken myself to before.
I've got my own drift machine, the S15.
Is this the one we're taking back?
Yeah, it is. Oh, I'm so excited.
Since then, it has become an obsession.
Welcome to the Drift Masters European Championship.
And now it's my turn. This year, I'm going to prove I can make it to grassroots competition.
Do you reckon I can go into competition yet?
I'd say you're very close.
I had just 3 months to prepare.
She's living and breathing drifting, but she hasn't been drifting her own car.
I need to overcome nerves.
As long as you give it everything you've got, then you can be proud when you get out of the car at the end of the day.
Up my skills.
I just hope that Becky knows what she's getting herself into.
Fucking pedal.
And keep my patience.
Oh my God, Julian!
Last year was about learning the theory. This is about putting drifting into practice.
It's only a few weeks left to go. Just want to be able to qualify.
And if you're not going to qualify in the first place, you don't get to bring the battle.
I've done as much as I can.
Oh my God. I'm going to go have a mild heart attack.
I have unfinished business.
It's going to be me having to prove that I've got what it takes. A lot has changed since last year. There were so many things that I had wanted and waited and wished for in my career, and then it was just like, boom. Everything just started happening at once. I haven't been able to drive the S15 as much because I just haven't been around. You know, I got the job with Drift Masters, which was a huge opportunity. Amazing. I get to spend all this time with the pro drifters and really get to know the sport inside out. It's just given me that fire to get back behind the wheel. I've given Julian a call. I just said to him, you know what, I really want to get back in the car. So we're heading to Santa Pod today.
I feel nervous. I feel excited. It makes my heart beat a little bit faster than normal because I know there is so much ahead of me.
How are we doing? How was the drive?
Yeah, sound.
Good to see you.
Looks straight, man.
Ready for another season of fun and games.
The feeling you get when you drive it just makes you smile, like immediately. You're like, oh, okay, let's go. And Julian's like, calm down.
Well, I was young once upon a time, so I do
You're still young.
I do know the feeling.
We need to get her off the trailer.
We'll get rocking.
Yeah, let's do this.
Perfect.
Okay, so what do you reckon then? Donut clockwise, donut anti,
Exactly.
figure of eight.
Figure of eight and building from sort of our first gear to our second gear, coming around and then flicking back and accelerating away.
Bear with me. Bear with me.
You must be well excited. She wants to go into competitive drifting this year. I don't quite see how we're going to actually do this. She's living and breathing drifting, but she hasn't been drifting her own car. That is a real challenge. That was the going from first to second gear, where she wasn't quite violent enough to actually initiate the drift. You'll see as she starts to build up speed that she'll grab second gear. Second gear might sound slow, but in this arena, to do 30, 40, 50 mile an hour is actually very, very fast.
Too quick.
That's the one thing you have to remember is to not let your emotions get ahead of you. So what about just taking it easy?
The risks are absolutely massive. We see it every day. We see heartbroken people, broken bank balances, broken cars. I just hope that Becky knows what she's getting herself into. In drift competition, you'll be scored on drifting zones, drifting areas. So having that car placement is very, very important. To be competitive, it has to be an extension of yourself. So you don't even think about what you're doing. It's always a natural reaction.
Okay, one more go.
You go for it. The tyres are good. Send it.
We still got space, isn't it?
Yeah.
Loads on there.
Yeah. You can't just be a newbie and bring a car to battle. You're judged on the drift line, the drift style, how you can initiate a drift. You could be a good driver, you could have all the different techniques, but unless you could actually string them all together, you're not going to qualify. And if you're not going to qualify in the first place, you don't get to bring the battle.
Don't get too big-headed, Becky.
This is Becky's first year. She is working amongst the best and seeing what the best do, but she has to appreciate that they've been doing it for 5, 10, 15 years. So this is a challenge for us all.
We're up.
As you see.
I'm not getting ahead of myself, because even when I was in the car there, the minute I started to pat myself on the back, give myself a bit of confidence, that's when I spun.
I don't know whether she appreciates it or understands it, but when she goes into competition, there is going to be a lot of people wanting to take a bite.
With all the different people that are involved in this community, they know who I am now, and that's the difference here. I'm not coming into it as a stranger, I'm not coming into it as a newbie. There's a certain amount of expectation.
She actually has to be hungrier to do this than all the other guys out there, because she's being judged before she even gets on the track. So she's got such a point to prove. I will kick her ass if she does not put the effort in.
Since I was last drifting, Julian's actually moved to a new garage. I'm going to be spending a lot of time there over the next few months. Here we go. There's the man himself.
It's time to put up my hair, put my big girl pants on and get stuck in.
Reality-wise is, if you want to push forward, it has to be very safety conscious between seating, between steering wheel, between roll cage, and that is the key element to actually getting into competition and to get past scrutiny.
No, I think after today, like, I'm comfortable where I'm sat, but I need a bit more, I need to be held more.
Exactly.
You know, I need to feel like I'm not moving around so much.
It's about actually having fitted a bucket seat. It'll be a way, way better feeling for driver's control, but also for safety as well. The steering wheel, it is an aftermarket steering wheel. I don't really like it.
It's too flat.
And I think it's a little bit small. If you hit a curb when you're on full lock and it actually bites back, you could like break fingers, break thumbs.
No,
and that'll give you a lot more leverage and control, which leads to better precision with the driving.
Ooh. Along with a new steering wheel and bucket seats, I'll upgrade to a hydro handbrake, modify the engine, add a body kit, and all the necessary safety mods to be accepted into competition.
I mean, this car's an import, isn't it? So when I start ripping it to bits, what am I going to find?
You got to find that everyone hates you on social media.
Well, no time like the present.
Dean,
yeah?
if you could come here a sec, because obviously you're not normally the man on the floor doing this.
So that means we just need to get ready to get it all out, basically, isn't it?
All of this stuff out, all the plastic stuff
Yeah,
out.
seats out, trims out, centre console out.
All the luxury
everything.
items in the car.
Yeah.
I'm going to miss these seats. It's actually more comfortable in here than it is in red. Right then.
Cool. All yours.
Thank you.
Should come out.
Okay, I have it.
So, what is that stain?
Good.
Yeah, we'll stop playing, I promise.
Looking at it, at least we're starting with something solid. We're not doing any repair work.
Yeah,
Save
exactly.
up on the bills.
Fair play. The great thing is the condition of the car with the chassis, the fact there's no previous damage, there's no rust or anything, it simplifies our job here timescale-wise because there's minimal preparation, but also it just means that we're really investing in a sound car and a sound base for future tuning, future work.
OK.
Main thing is, from my point of view, is don't take things cheap if they're sponsored or offered to you, because you're compromising your situation and your future driving or even safety. Oh, yes.
It's like a proper Japanese yen.
That is good luck.
Is it?
Of course it is.
Oh, awesome. Any more in there?
I am tired. It's been a bit of a mad day, to be fair. To see it already starting to take shape. You know, the seats are out,
This is starting to get serious. I guess there's like no going back now. I don't necessarily know how it's all gonna pan out. There is absolutely loads to be done, but you know what, I'm super excited. A bit nervous, obviously. Always gonna be a bit nervous, but I'm gonna need some luck to definitely draw that learning process back into my head.
We're making the transfer over from road car to pond car.
I've been waiting for this moment for ages because I just feel like now it's gonna take it to the next level.
Oh my God, Julian! I'm quite a hot-headed person, and when I get it wrong, it really pisses me off.